Welcome tankers. Today we are witnessing Master of the Swords semi-final. Commentators are Lord and Classic. Classic will introduce you guys to the contest.
Today we got Ian's community favorite, Spy. I'm pretty sure everyone knows him since he's been a huge favorite in this tournament for the Ian community. And his opponent is stas-semenovi.
Spy has been representing the Ian community in this tournament. Battle has officially begun. Both of the teammates are fighting hard for the title. Already 1-0 to the scores. Spy is leading the battle. Stas-semenovi is trying to recover his position, trying to drag Spy, but again
An excellent shot by Spy. So far, Spy has been really well in the tournament. He's won every single game he's played. He's only lost 2 rounds in this whole tournament so far in MLS this year in 2017.
He's been excellent throughout the tournament. As the statistics speak for themselves, drops have already been taken.
So far in the tournament, his overall DL has only been 2. So he's pretty much dominated all the games. Especially since the drop control is very important.
So that's the basic, or you can say the main factor to win or dominate a round or battle. Drop controlling. Most important factor is one of the XBBP. Lately we held the Lords of the Point tournament, which was a very unique tournament. You were participating in it. So what are your thoughts about the Lord of the Point tournament?
Those are the points. Yeah, it was an interesting tournament, and luckily, well, gratefully, we won it for the end community. Yeah. However, we like to hope that Spy for the end as well will win again for this tournament here. I think we're having a bit of issues. Anyway, Spy doesn't seem to be doing super well recently at the start.
Well, the score is 1-1. Both of the teammates are playing real well at this moment.
Quite close actually. And it's already been 4 minutes and only 2 flags have been started so far.
Both of the teammates are playing very carefully, trying to drag each other out, but they're playing very calm and easy. Spy is playing very aggressive in this battle. What are your thoughts about this battle going on between Spy and stas-semenovi?
Well, it's very close, but you could definitely tell that Spy had his shots definitely on pinpoint accuracy there. Just as you saw before Sats was going to take the drops. Got the health kit. He's on the right side of the blue base in the far corner. He got the DA waiting there, which Spy is eventually going to take. And then again on left side, DA is dropping.
Spy is doing a very great job right here. Not even leaving a single chance to miss the shot. He's giving every shot he can, making sure he picks up every drop box and dominates the battle and take advantage of the opponent.
Well, not necessarily you want to take all the drops, because if you keep just taking them, you might not get all the flags captured. And look, he hasn't taken all the drops when he's seen them straight away. It is a huge factor trying to make sure the opponent doesn't take the health kit, especially when he has DA, which he's tried a few times and it worked.
Yes, that's their strategy, and practice will make it perfect. Spy is heading to capture a third flag, but will he capture?
Well, speaking of which, we're practicing basically.
With the DD.
But of practice, Spy, as we know, we see his duelist page on the EN forum, if anyone wants to check out. Spy has reached today over 1,000 wins and only 8 losses, which I think is the tanky world record actually.
That's
Pretty
a lot
good.
of hard work that you just because 1,000 duels won. That's a huge achievement.
And only 8 losses is really impressive.
Stas-Semenovi equalizes the battle with a 2-2.
I don't know why he shot him there.
I guess everybody has his own minds.
Mm-hmm.
Guess he had something going on his mind.
Definitely.
By waiting for the right moment. But stas-semenovi not giving even a single chance or making even a single mistake. Playing very calm, careful.
He's making sure he doesn't get shot before he gets to the other side of the base.
Is waiting for the drops and he manages to take it. Well, it's 3-2. Only 3 minutes remaining. I can't say anything about the battle until the last second.
No, but it's very close. You can see both team players taking it slowly, trying to make sure they get every single shot.
Both of the teammates have got BPs equipped. Because BP gives a huge advantage of speed and you can dodge many shots.
Not necessarily, because BP also makes a higher advantage of even flipping, and it gives an advantage to your opponent. And talking of which as well is that BP, not only that it can flip, but the second thing, it also gives you an advantage when you go on top of the ridges there on the little hills. You can actually shoot down, you got more chance, you got more agility, which you've seen already Spy been trying to do that several times. Only once it worked, I believe. The second time, I think he went to his side, which was quite unfortunate for him.
Both of the teammates, both of the move to each other, facing each other, but nobody's going to go out first because nobody wants to take the risk. Spy's doing that. I just said it and Spy has done that. He's taking the risk.
Playing it very slowly. He's just taking an easy win for this if he continues like this and making sure Spy does not get that extra cap he needs.
I just want to make one thing clear right here, that Stas has got an advantage because he's just got a repair kit right by his side. He's not moving from there because he wants Spy to come out, shoot him and then take the repair kit. That's all I gotta say from my point of view, because I play battles like this. Make sure they take all the drop boxes. As right now is trying to waste the time of the battle so the battle can end in a 3-2. And he can take advantage of one round. But Spy just got flipped right there. As you said, that BPs have a lot of disadvantage of flipping.
I think this is the first round 1 to stats.
This doesn't look like a capture, I think.
Definitely. Definitely a capture.
40 seconds remaining in this first round. It looks like both of the teammates have done a lot of practice, but somehow stas-semenovi is dominating this round. Score is 4-2. Please support Spy because he's EN community, that he's been representing the EN community in this whole tournament. He's done a great job, a lot of hard work. He only lost like 2 rounds.
Yep.
He has taken the flag, but I don't think he'll manage to capture it because the round is just ended. Well, Spy have lost the first round and stas-semenovi has an advantage of round. The score of the round is 1-0.
That's the first game in his hat pocket.
Well, pressure begins to rise on Spy. Both of the teammates.
Honestly, if you compare the other matches from the streams from the unofficial and official tournaments in the past, you see Spy has been a much more aggressive player, but this time he seems to be lacking slightly in control of the drops, and as well he has quite a difficult opponent who just keeps waiting and waiting for the drops. The Spy has also been playing lots of rounds, especially for his duelist, and that's just only for flags, for the first 7 to first 6 flags. And here it's just a time limit as well. So here it's much easier to make sure the time goes by faster. But at the same time, the drops could also make the game much more difficult. At the same time, makes the game even longer to wait for.
It's the semi-final, and only the best players are here. The semi-finals.
Yeah, reset the next round. I had to reset his esports checker.
Yes, we'll have to wait for the round to start so we can take full advantage of. Well, the viewers, I would like to say to viewers that these are, or you can say Spy is one of the best duelists right here, and if you want to be a good 1v1 player, then you need to see some of his skills, or you can check his videos at his YouTube channel, duels at his page on forum. Better duelist. Learning from the best makes you the best.
Anyway, whatever happens at the end of this game is that we all know that Spy has also been an incredible player for the tournament and always be well known in the community for being one of the best duelists in the EN community, not only the EN but also the in RU. Yeah.
Well,
also
there's a lot
Spy...
of achievements, skills, and you can say 1,000 duels with the 10 world record also.
Yeah.
Both of the teammates have taken or cleared the base from the drop boxes, moving towards their bases. We'll have to self-destruct. Round will be.
Also, Spy, not only that he's playing solo, he's also playing Master Swords for clans as well, in the clan called Penguins. And there they managed to reach top 8, beating Synergy and Star Warriors in their group, coming second place after HZ Biological Hazard German clan, which is also pretty well known. You also won Star Paint as well, and Gladiator. The Bizarrely in DCM. So Spies will also win Gladiator after this. So if he wins this round, this game, and the finals, he'll also win Impulse and Gladiator.
Gladiator both.
Which is pretty good. And a respectable
And as
win.
being a runner-up, he'll also get 1 Mirror Crystal or Railgun or Hornet Wasp XT. Because I don't have an XT, so that's a very big reward for me. And 1 million crystals are more than enough for me. Well, this leads to the first capture of the map, lack of controlling the drop boxes by Spy. Stas takes full advantage of that moment, goes for the first capture, makes the score 1-0. Well, as you just said earlier, that Spy is a very aggressive player, but in the semi-final, in the first round, either in the second round, I'm seeing that he's playing very careful and defensive, rather than the rushing in opponent's base.
That's because that's often the time he had his drops on. Often they were both 2 or 4 shot, depending on if they had the drops or not. And especially if they're both 2 or Spy is lower, he has to be much more cautious before trying to make sure he shoots stats before he's going to die. Since when he respawns, he gives him the advantage. Make sure he has that extra about 15-20 seconds to go capture a flag before he even catches up behind him.
Well, what Stats is doing right here, that he's taken the advantage of 1-0, and now he's just moving around in the base, waiting for Spy so that he can give it one shot, keep the advantage, move on by.
It's a risky move by doing it as well, since you also waste time waiting for your drops as well. So his Stats will get shot. Oh, unlucky by Spy, missed that shot. He's not playing so well right now.
and now he's going to clear Spy's base also, which will give him a huge disadvantage. Now Spy
taking
only
all
has
his
the
drops.
DD, which has been snatched off right off his.
If Spy doesn't wake up right now, he's not going to do any good this tournament. Which is a shame, because the whole tournament he's playing really, really well. Not only
And
lost
he
2 rounds, so
if he
let's hope
just
this is the
can't
when he
just
3
give the
rounds.
killer finish of the tournament. It will be a great disappointment because the pressure is rising on him because it's already 2-0 and he has a disadvantage on losing 1 round.
Yeah, we still have 7 minutes to go, and you know anything can change within 7 minutes, even if it's 2-0. But here it looks like another cap for stats.
We can't really say anything until it's the last second because anything can happen at any moment. And the score is 3-0 and the advantage keeps on rising. Is getting under pressure. Fast manages to control the drop boxes. That's how you score 3-0. Is taking lots of shots. Missed quite a few, which is quite surprising for me because I wasn't expecting that from that kind of a player. By rushing towards his base, doesn't find any luck in it. And again, drops are falling. Stas captures it, takes that full advantage. Takes out Spy.
Unlucky shot by Spy. Just got killed in the last second. Again, stats with the 4 drops again, which is what Spy needs to dominate the game. Without that, it's pretty much hard to win. You've got 45 seconds without drops. It's very hard.
Stas is making sure he doesn't make any mistakes that can break this advantage or so that he can lose his advantage. Spy is playing a bit defensive. Now he's trying to rush in his base because there's very less time left. It's causing him more captures. There's another capture by stas-semenovi. Playing well and is dominating this round as well. By a huge margin. The score is 4-0. 4 minutes left. Let's see what are the results of this round. Yours has been
an excellent shot. This is why VP is the map for this map. The shots are
now
excellent.
this can change the situation of the whole match.
I think Spy is finally woken up. Excellent, that amazing shot. Just trying to flip him on the side. That's all he needs. Now he just needs to wait for him stats to shoot, maybe. And after that, he could just wait for the drops to fall again. And if he takes those drops, I'm pretty sure Spy has this one in the bag if he continues. But he has to make sure
I'm glad
he
that
doesn't
these
screw up.
maps were chosen as official maps for this tournament because Magadan and a few other maps were recently added to Tanky Online. Were removed fast. Because as the XPPP mode brings great advantage in this map, shots improvement and everything and stuff like that makes these maps more interesting and more emerging in Tank. Just ignores the repair kit. No, he just.
He doesn't.
This turn.
Spy is really, again, he has these excellent shots, but he's not taking the drops, and the drops are the things that he needs to win. Really, the drop control is so vital in 1v1, especially with drops. Without drops, it's really being not sure who's
Spy
one
is
and
waiting
two.
for the drops, but there's no time left.
Nah, he didn't get shot. He was lucky with that, with the DP.
He only managed to capture only 1 flag, both of the opponents. And there you go. There will be another capture. stas-semenovi really playing very well. 6-1 is the score. 2 minutes remaining. Let's see. Amazing shot by Spy.
It will be
Right
very
on the
difficult for him
edge.
to catch up for this round. Actually, I think we will
Nothing is
more
impossible,
captures for
but you
Spy.
can say it's almost impossible to do a comeback.
Yeah, it's pretty much impossible
Seeing the
since
situation of how Stas is dominating, he's dragging Spy out of his positions. He's waiting, and then bam, he shoots and Spy is dead.
yeah. But Stats is a very patient player and waiting for Spy to make the move first, making him shoot so he can move around the corner before keeping himself safe.
And Spy just got flipped.
Mm.
Back on his tracks.
Yep.
As you said, that Stas is taking a full advantage of Spy's aggression. Spy somehow doesn't understand it. Well, he manages to keep the score 6-2. Rushing towards.
Nah, this is another win for Stats at the end of this round. Needs two wins for him.
Well, we can't say anything because anything can happen.
Yeah, but not when it's 6-2 and you have 1 minute remaining. You cannot capture 4 flags.
To me, it happened because once in a 2v2,
yeah,
it was sandbox map. I was losing 7-1. The map was of 10 flag.
yeah.
And I don't know somehow that they were clanmates, and I think they were brothers, and both of them lagged out of the game, and my team managed to keep the score 10-7, and we won that battle. So
Yeah, but
anything is possible till the last second of the battle.
well, if you think about that, yes, it's possible. But really, not in this situation when it's the semi-finals
Because
of
players
MOS.
are much more serious.
Well, I don't think it's about being serious or not. It's just that you're just very, very lucky for them both to lag out, or I don't know what they did, or went for a little tea break when you pressed the P button for pause.
I don't know what just happened, but both of them it was just like they got a re-enter or something like that, but they lagged out.
Well, that's very good news.
And
for
I
you.
managed to keep my respect in the community. In eyes of all those players. Well,
Unfortunately,
Stas has won
Spy
another
lost
round.
this round for the second time. But hopefully, this next round,
this time,
Spy will really show what he's capable of that we've seen in the past. It's not looking too good for him so far. I think the only thing which is lacking is this drop control. It's for some reason, you know, he usually, I'm sure many people played with him. He's been always focusing on the drops, always taking them at right time, dominating all the match, even to get the 1,000 wins on his duel list.
You can also say that, but as we talked about this earlier, that Stas is taking full advantage of Spy's aggression. He drags him out, kills him, and takes all the drops, but somehow Spy is not considering that, or somehow is ignoring that. If Spy manages to come over this lack of drop control, just like you said, then I guess Spy will be able to show what he's capable of, or what he can do with his skills.
But what they need to remember is because the drops drop just literally after they spawn. So they spawn at 10, and then the drops drop around 9:30, 9:25. And that's really key for them to remember, to make sure either they have the idea, the plan of their tactic is either to go into their base, try making one, respawn and take the drops, or just a camp waiting for the drops for about 30 odd seconds. So really it's all about tactics, make sure you get the other guy's shots before you respawn. The key idea is always to make sure your opponent's won, and that's what they've both been doing, and Stats has been doing that very well. And also by doing that, he's been collecting the drops, allowing himself to die to take the drops each time at the right time.
Getting into respawn.
Yeah. And Spy really needs to get his head around this in order to get this victory.
I don't know about this 1v1, what they're trying to do, but I still remember that in the finals of Lords of the Point tournament, you were the one controlling all the drops, managing to hit everybody from a distance with a shaft.
But that's very different. That's drug, and this is XBBP. And
Well, that's
in drug, the drops aren't a massive
and
advantage at the same time. Well, it does take an advantage since it's not full drug, so you have to take one drug at a time, which does help. But really, the drops aren't the major issue about it, even though they do help a lot. But it's really about making sure, since in each map there's about 5 drops, 5 center points, and you always want to make sure you have 3 of them fully controlled for yourself. And then you have the 1 point, which is usually between the 2 bases. For example, Monte Carlo, you got points, is it B, in the center? And that point is essential to keep. If you can control the top, you've controlled the whole map, literally.
well,
And there's no
as
need
you
to capture the 4th point as well.
as you could just see that Stas didn't rush towards to capture the flag. He just went back. He took a step behind and he took all the drop boxes. So that
That's
Spy,
unfortunate.
yeah, that's what Spy is lagging at the moment. I'm sorry, I lacking at the moment.
Not really. Spy really needs to get his head around this.
Spy needs to wake up. He needs to open his eyes and his mind too.
I'm pretty sure his eyes are open, be able to drive. But yeah, exactly. Because he needs to get these drops, and if he does not get these key drops and make sure he gets that guy and shot, well, he does, but he just needs to make sure the drops are the most important thing, and if he does that, he's won the match. But so far,
And
it's
the
only
killer
beginning.
and his flip. Well, needs to concentrate more on the match and the score. Because I think that's what's disturbing or distracting Spy's skills or whatever you can call them. Killer reload is also making this match more interesting.
An excellent shot by Spy. For once, we actually see a Spy with the drops now, so let's hope this makes the game changer. Hopefully. The DP was Sloon drop as well, which Spy has to look out for.
And there you go,
Spy
he
made a
manages
miss.
to give him a one shot.
Oh, unlucky.
Oh my god. Spy has something going on in his mind.
Well, he knows definitely the health is going to
Yes.
drop soon, so eventually we all take it. As I
Making
said.
sure he keeps all the seconds right. Waiting for the GT. Making sure that doesn't get shot by Stas. Takes the repair kit, runs towards his flag, and I hope that this is a capture.
Sats forgot about the DA in his base. He's pushing towards him aggressively.
Making sure that he changes Stas's path that he was making towards the D. Beautiful shot by Spy. Makes the score from 3-0 to 3-1. And as you said earlier, this point, because he manages to keep all the drop boxes by himself, so this can be a huge point for the changing of a game, or you can say for a comeback.
I think it is on. It definitely is. Hopefully.
The battle is on, guys.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
What
Spy...
a comeback, man. I mean, like, what a comeback from 3-0.
3-2. We still got 6 minutes. I mean, like we said, each time anything can happen. That was a great
He's just
shot by him.
unable to give his 100% in this round.
No, he's definitely not giving his 100% since we've all seen him play properly, and this is definitely not Spy for us.
Top Spy for the net. Oh, beautiful
Great shot.
on the edge by Spy. Makes the opponent miss. Runs towards the nitro.
I think he's taking the drops again. I think
That
he's
was
won
a
this.
very bad decision by Stas to make that shot. By waiting for Stas to respawn, make sure he gets the advantage of that one shot.
I think the comeback is definitely on. Spy is pushing
The
towards
comeback, well, the comeback really made Stas
It makes a
upset
huge
because I
difference.
think he lost all his strategies because now he's just getting dragged out by Spy. Spy's making him run over all the map.
And you could definitely tell that Spy is definitely focusing on drops because each time he comes in the space with full drop, he waits for that DP to fall, which really gives him the upper hand.
I guess he's just watching our stream from one eye. He just
No, the
listening
stream's
to us.
delayed. We cannot. No, it's 3-0. Spy will take the
3-0.
DP on the right side and eventually
3-3.
DA on the far right.
What a comeback. What a comeback. 4 minutes remaining, guys.
Spy is rushing a bit too much.
By making sure that Stas doesn't touch his flag. Both of the teammates taken the flag. It's a crucial moment for both. One mistake can lead to a capture.
Spy has the upper hand here with the DA.
As I talked about it earlier, just look at Stas dragging Spy out of his position, and Spy, due to his aggression or something like that, Spy continuously chases him.
Well, yeah, since he has the DP and DA, he does think he has the upper hand, but at the same time, if he tries to fall into the trap, he may not win that little 1v1 fight. And now Spy can see the drops are falling, and he really needs to know, he needs to know that he needs to take the drops. And now Stats saw the DA, who will take it, and soon eventually the health will drop, so if Spy does not get his act together, he won't get this
Spy
win.
just stepped in one of his traps right away, which led to the drop control by Stas. Another capture. Not yet, but soon. 4-3 is the score. There's a DD dropping right on the left of Spy. You can say not a good shot by Spy.
And once again, Stats has full drop. Nah.
Spy repairs as well.
The next full drop will be around 2 minutes, and Spy or 1 minute something, and Spy needs to take that in order to make sure he gets this win.
It will be a last minute battle, you can say.
He'll need to capture 2 flags to make sure he wins this, or maybe even the draw.
By holding Stas from capturing.
Excellent shot by Spy.
Excellent shot, right on the edge.
Exactly. I think he's got this now. Pulling that together. Spawns right behind him. Spy will eventually kill him. And now this is one easy cap for Spy. He still has another DP on the far right, which he'll use for the next 45 seconds after this.
Going for the DD. Does not want to make the mistake.
He needs to be careful here. Just in case he flips, which he didn't.
Good one shot.
You need one more cap here. You've got 2 minutes to go.
Like Magadan map more than Sandbox, because when it came out, you can take goals very easily. This map.
Goal boxes. Well,
I manages to kill him.
well, I don't think that's on his mind to win goal boxes in this map. Right now, but well, it may be easy, but people will still push you out of the way to get the goal box, you know. Spy's in the lead now.
5-4. What a comeback by Spy. And I'm thinking that Spy is coming back to his 100%.
Yeah, he was lacking at the beginning of the round from 3-0 down. Now he's came back to come back.
Yeah, because
now,
a good start can mean a good battle.
That wasn't a very good start by Spy though.
Yeah.
Waiting
for the repair kit.
Spy
Spy's
won this round, definitely, for sure. Unless he flips, which
unless he flips or makes any mistake.
He won't make a mistake. He knows he can't.
Or you forgot the main thing, or he lags out.
Nah, he won't lag out. This is definitely a win for Spy.
Just made a U-turn, came back to take the DA. Doesn't want Stas to touch him in the drop boxes. And another capture. 6-4.
Let's hope that Spy continues playing like this for the next few rounds, because he needs this to win.
Already lost one round. Beautiful shot. Now what Spy is trying to do is that he's trying to maintain his lead, his advantage, and going to keep doing that. He's not in a rush. He waits.
He doesn't need to cap this flag either way. He's won this.
And the DD is going off. Oh.
It doesn't even matter now. He doesn't need to care.
Well, this is to win. Well, Spy has won this round.
Yeah, it's 2-1 to stats now for overall.
Now, I guess this will encourage Spy a bit more because now the pressure is getting low on him.
The pressure
He's
might
out
also
of
be
pressure
increasing
right
on
now.
stats since Spy came back from 3-0 down, and for stats that means definitely he needs to work on something there. In this sort of situation, Spy has the slight advantage knowing that stats might be stressing, worried about losing this next round.
I don't know about the non-format battles, but whenever I'm playing XPBP with my friends, what my tactic is that we manage to cap one flag and
Yeah.
the opponent rushes to capture so that they can equalize it, and that's where they make the biggest mistake of their battle, which ends up losing the round, because that mentally disturbs you, that the score, that you are in a disadvantage, and it keeps poking you that you need to go and capture one flag, and that causes the rush, the aggression, and the opponent right now, as we can see, Stas is taking a great advantage. Both of the team is collecting the drop box, not leaving for each other. Round will be started at 10 minutes. Both of the team will have to self-destruct at 10:15.
Overall, do you think
is it?
Spy could win this next round?
Well, if he keeps playing like this, it does not take any pressure on him. He manages to keep the drop boxes in his pocket, and it will lead to a win. I needs to give his 100% at this moment.
Definitely.
Any mistake lead to a lose.
He definitely needs to
Well,
make sure he wins these
again.
drops.
First shot, both of them giving each other.
Spy takes the first kill of this game.
And
You'll see the DP dropping
well.
on the far left. I think this is a good start from Spy. But he needs to take that DP before he takes it though. You can see the DA dropping and the health, so if he just stays alive...
It doesn't matter if Spy gets destroyed, because he has the DP.
It doesn't matter, because the guy will take Nitro DA. Which means he might
really
take the flag.
needs to rush towards his base and clear his drop boxes. But has failed, because he was still respawning. The DD is making
That's a nice shot by Spy.
quite a problem for Spy.
Means he's one shot.
Yes.
Brilliant shot.
But
Spy
unlucky.
has these great shots around the side, the corner, around the sides. I
Well,
think that's definitely something he's quite well known for.
Yeah.
His cheeky shots around the side of the corners is excellent.
That's where he gets his opponents. Like, now you see me, now you don't.
Like the movie.
Manages to keep him one shot. The battle becomes more interesting and more intense once the bonus boxes have started to drop, because that also causes a rush. Both of the team rush to control the drop boxes. One who takes the first step always get one shot, unless the opponent misses the shot. Well, that's what you call luck. Stas just got 3 shots right there. I can barely see his health. Wishes to return the flag. Beautiful shot by Spy. Now he can return it right before he would have captured it. 7 minutes left. Manages to take the DD and gets on his tracks. A repair is right in front of him. I hope he takes it, and he does. Now his full shot going for the Nitro, trying to get Stas. He manages to get Stas. Running around the map, controlling all the drops. What a beautiful gameplay by Spy. He comes back to his 100%. He's managing all the drop boxes.
But this round, Spy is definitely controlling the flag, or controlling the flag, the drops much better, as you can see. For the last about 4 minutes, he's always been literally having a drop on, helping him win duels.
As you can see, that's excellent gameplay by Spy. He cleared almost all of the map, all of the drop boxes that were dropped on the map. He took the advantage, and he's now, I think he's going to kill, but the DD just went off.
Now, Spy is definitely playing
2-1.
far better than the first 2 rounds. He was really lacking his concentration there. But I think that was also due to like being maybe a bit nervous or something.
Well, we can't really say
shot by
because
Spy.
because
awesome.
it can be also part of a plan of Spy, because maybe he was just trying to test or see the strategy of the opponent. He was baiting the opponent to reveal all of his
like
magic tricks.
Oh. I think that is a very risky tactic, I must say.
Yes.
To lose 2 rounds just to see his tactic. Another great shot by Spy.
Tactic, but if it works, you can just see the result right here in this semi-final.
Yeah, now
Leads
Spy
to
needs to
another
focus
capture.
taking these drops again.
By waiting for Stas to come near the DD, waste his shots. Stas baiting in for the repair kit, takes the nitro easily, gets 1 shot.
You will take the health and you full drop again.
I hope Spy notices
And
the
another
drop boxes
see,
behind
the
him.
shots he does literally just, I don't know, it just makes you have a smile on your face each time you see them. They're really impressive at the same time because, you know, the timing and everything, making sure you hit that tiny little shot, the little hitbox on the side of the wasp around the corner.
These kind of shots are actually very risky shots and consume a lot of time and practice also.
But his aim is literally pinpoint.
Well, the game seems to be changing right here because Stas just took 1 bad move by Spy and Stas took over the battle by dominating all the drop boxes. For making the score 3-2.
He hasn't done very much of the drops though. He's only been captured 1 flag for the 4 drop. And you know, that's good and bad at the same time since he's been wasting time. But at the same time he's wasting his own time. Of those drops, you really want to get as many captures as you can, as well as making sure you kill him.
He's risking his
again. Spy,
good shot by Spy.
Literally thinking 1 step ahead.
Spy manages to kill, rushes towards his base, watching Stas respawning.
And that's an easy cap. I think that shot was literally by Stats. It's like he's trying to copy Spy. You see, when he goes around the corner, he shoots, but Spy literally thinks ahead, thinking, "Nah, I know what you're gonna do, man."
Yeah. Both of them cornering each other. Spy has a little disadvantages because it's 1 shot.
Although we still got about 4 minutes to go, and Spy, the health is falling, which Spy probably will take.
Trying not to
Nice dodge by Spy.
Stas take the DD, but somehow he fails. I don't know if Spy listened to me or did something, but in this round you can see that Spy is dragging Stas. Because the last round, Spy was just chasing and running around Stas as he was dragging him.
Yeah. But it's nice to see that Spy is really now getting his grip in this game.
Spy has lost 2 rounds. 1-1.
Spy needs to make sure that Stats does not capture another flag or 2. He needs to make sure he gets more shots on him.
Sure he gets the advantage. Keep the pressure on. Beautiful shot. Right through the height of the ball. The crack between the ball. He took all the advantage. Bad move.
Nice
What a dodge!
By Spy.
I thought that was a bad move by Spy, but
he knows exactly what he's doing.
He tried to knock off his aim, but
it didn't really work.
yes.
Well, it's 4-4, just tying at the moment. Spy really needs
2
to win
minutes
this one.
remaining. Spy really needs to wake up again. Needs to take control of the drops. Both of them making sure to get each other off one shot before dying.
Mm-hmm.
Dodge by Stas. Doing an incredible job at dragging Spy out of his ball, or you can say his position. Stas waiting for the drops.
Yeah, Spy really needs to win this one, otherwise it's to win for stats. Unless if he wins this one, it'd be to go to a tie. And I don't think a tiebreaker would be very much fun for Spy, knowing that either he has the upper hand in some sort of way if I get come
and
back
both
slightly.
of them will have a lot of pressure because the tiebreaker is something you don't want to lose.
Definitely not.
As waiting for Spy to respawn, waiting for the DA to drop. Both know what to do. Spy tries to knock off his aim, but fails again. Stas has done a lot of practice on not missing or getting his aim knocked off. Stas is on full drugs. Spy misses the shot somehow,
unlucky.
and
I guess to capture one more flag.
We won't be able to see a tiebreaker, but I'd love to see a tiebreaker.
I don't really want to see one. Especially knowing that it's someone from our community. Yeah, and we want him to win. Although at this situation we would need to. But I think at this point we know who's going to be won. That's a great gesture
by Spy. He knows that he's not going to be able to make it 5-5, so he congratulates the opponent. That's what you call sportsmanship spirit.
Oh, it's not
10
over.
seconds remaining.
Well, it's not over for Spy just yet, since he'll go to this to losers bracket and he can still make his way to the final. And
he still has the points in hand.
In the future, we'll see him again, although he's lost the semi-final here right now. Not the semi, but the semi-final, the quarter-final. And yeah.
Well, that was a.
It was an unfortunate loss for Spy here today.
Well, he was representing the. He was a representative of an English community, and he played a very good round. Only one round, but then he lost his concentration. He learned. I hope he learns a lot of mistakes, or recovers a lot of mistakes from this round, and he should do a comeback next time.
All he needs to do is really work on his drop control, because that's the thing which really lost him the match, really. His shots were fine, he wasn't missing too much, but it's the drops were really just making him lose the thing.
So the score of the rounds were 3-1. Actually, we could see that in the third round, Spy played far better than Stas, but somehow Stas managed to recover it. He was hiding one of his cards, which worked in the fourth round.
Yeah.
Well, as you said, Spy's strategy was a very risky strategy because losing 2 rounds, this could happen.
Yeah, but I would like to say thank you to our broadcaster, Ben, for helping us stream this match for everyone. And if it wasn't for him, it wouldn't be possible for everyone to watch this stream. So
thank you to Ben for broadcasting. He was the broadcaster of tonight's live stream.
Yeah, and thanks to Lord as well for being here as well. And
Classic, because I was unable to congratulate Classic before, I'm congratulating now that you won the Lords of the Point.
Thank you.
Well, this was all from the Master of the Sword semi-final between Spy and Stas. Sword and Classic. Would you like to say anything, Classic, to our viewers?
Well, it was not the best of matches of Spy I've seen in the past, but the third round was pretty much like the highlight of the match, really, since the comeback from 3-0 down to winning the round of the round. And then the last round was disappointing as well, since he had it, and then he just lost it since the drop control was really unfortunate. The last 2 minutes, which really lost him. So I
Well,
really
I would
think
like-
that's the one to work
Yeah,
on his drop control.
and-
Apart from that, I think overall he's still one of the best duelists we've ever seen so far.
One bad battle doesn't mean that you're not good. All I would like to say to the viewers is that never lose hope and learn from your mistake.
That's true, exactly true. But it's not the end of Spy. We'll still see him in the losers bracket, and he can still make it to the final and win it. So we'll be looking forward for that, definitely.
This Jordan Classic signing out. Guess you guys will have to leave your popcorns and cold drinks because the semi-final. It was a great battle, and I congratulate Stas for going into the finals of Master of the Swords. Hope we get to see a lot more from Spy. He improves his skills, he recovers his mistakes.